What is up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Can you actually believe this? 5 weeks into the spring summer 23 season. Can't believe it has been 5 weeks. Time flies. We are been participating for a few weeks, I guess, from week 1 up until now. Even last week we still went for the motion logo, which was the first. I do have a few more unboxing video coming up because I managed to get a few decent bargain from eBay and Depop, so watch out for the unboxing. But let's dive right into week 5 because we've got a few bits to go through. Again, I think it's a fairly good week. Why I say that, I'll quickly jump right in and I'll talk you through. So week 5, we obviously have another box logo week, which is insane because I would have thought the inside out box logo be coming towards the kind of end, or maybe if not a few more weeks in, because we've been obviously having quite a few good bits of the motion logo. We obviously had the box logo at week 1 already, and here we go, have the other inside out box logo is coming out. I want to touch on these glass mugs but first before we jump right in. So these glass mugs comes in a set of 6, and I think the price on these are actually fairly decent. I think for a set of 6 we're at least looking at like £50-60, if not a bit higher. But I think these are kind of like everyday use kind of thing. You obviously can have like a full set if you can. I personally would want to get either the amber or I'm happy with both colors. I think I would be going for one of these instead of the box logo, and here's why. With regards to the inside out box logo, there are pretty much both sides of the argument. I think people are for and against these because of how the material are made. It's made fleece. It is different from what they previously done, and some other people would say the cross logo wasn't the best, or probably the worst design they could ever made from Supreme. Now they've made this kind of like inside out hoodie. For me, I personally quite like the cross logo, to be fair. I personally owned one t-shirt and 2 hoodies. Oh no, 1 hoodie for the cross logo, and I think they aren't too bad. Like, I mean, it's a different vibe for this. This is probably one of the special one that you can get. So if you've obviously seen pictures on Instagram, if you worn it inside out, they will have like another color behind it. So they don't have the picture here, but you can tell by the box logo color. So if you flip this round, flip it inside out again, it's going to be red and gray. You can see the little like there inside the collar, you can see, and reflecting on the logo color as well. So when you flip over, it's going to be grey and black, and this will be black and olive and white or grey over the red. I don't know how good the material is, because I've seen people were saying after a few wash through like the washing machine, these are going to come off. Like, I don't know how good the quality is, and I'm sure no one's going to test it out. So it's a bit up to you if you want to go for it or not. But personally, I think I'm going to drop this because I literally just spend 150 quid on the motion hoodie from last week, and I think I'm okay with this actually. Not the biggest fan of it, so but I'm sure people are gonna be going for this for sure in in terms of the XL or double XL, and we'll have to see. I mean, in person we've seen a few pictures already on Instagram. I don't think I can feel the hype on this. Obviously it is a boss logo, but I'm not 100% sure on this. Don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. Next up we have the skate deck Candy Hearts, which it's from the lookbook. I think it is pretty decent. Comes in a set of 3 as well. Will they break the bank? I don't know. Like, we obviously had the toner deck from week 1. I'm also waiting for, you know, a kind of like a special one, maybe even. I don't know, like, because we have already copped a deck from week 1 from this season, so until there's something that I really wanted, otherwise I think I'm going to stay low on this, and the resell on this isn't too bad, I guess. You have the tourist Varsity jacket here. I don't know if we should go through it because it's quite a short drop list for this week, and I think people are either going to double cart the BOGO and the glass mutts, or they just go for one or the other. I think to be fair, there is a resale value on the Boss logo, but not by much, to be fair. I'm yet to see a resale, you know, a Boss logo resale that is below retail. Like, I've never seen anything like, but who knows? I mean, people were saying Supreme are falling, kind of like both sides of the argument again. I don't know how I feel about this box logo right here. The inside out idea is pretty nice, but for me it's a special design as well. But the material that they kind of used on this, and with it being inside out, because it obviously makes sense that the fleece kind of like being outside. But again, in the UK, I'm just thinking of kind of the condition that you wear. You kind of wearing it every day. It's going to be fairly humid and raining as well a lot. That's why I'm kind of skeptical about these being like very much like bubbly and stuff. So, but if you're, you know, for me to choose, I definitely go for the olive color personally, because I have the Motion logo in the grey and the other grey hoodie as well. I don't have, you know, hoodie in this color, and I think the black on the olive actually quite pops as well. So I don't know how I feel about this. We've already got a spring summer hoodie, so maybe I'm waiting for the fall winter again for a thicker design on this, so I'm going to pass on this. But yeah, there ain't much. The tourist Varsity is actually pretty decent as well. I think they did a great job on like, you know, the kind of classic simple design that they have on here. I think the purple one will actually do pretty well in resale, so maybe try and get a hand of that on the Varsity, as well as the glass mercs. I think I personally would go for, I'm just thinking of what colours, either the amber or clean. But I think it would be useful, and I guarantee you'll be using it quite a lot as well. So, alright, so having said that, I think we are way to go. I mean, we're quite happy for, you know, maybe a break even this week as well, but who knows, we'll have to see. So live cop again on Thursday, and we're going to wrap this video up quickly because I think the focus is there. I'm not going to touch on every single bits on the drop list. You can obviously go through them. There's nothing that I want to point out as well. I think the top 3 or 4 items are there for us to kind of make a choice. And obviously for the skate deck, again, skeptical. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on the glass mercs. If you can, maybe get a set as well. I think both the colours will do pretty well on this. So yeah, so let's do it. Thursday live cop again, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I shall see you guys Thursday.